soup. What the hell? Bro, it's okay, man. It is okay, my G. Oh shit. You don't have to watch every single live stream, man. It's cool, dog. Don't sweat it. Thank you for swinging by, though, man. Hold on, let me get chat in here real quick. Damn it. There we go. There we go. Thank you for swinging by, though, dog. Have fun with your family. Oh, shit. Hold on. Gotta fix my headphones. Don't you hate when you put on your headphones and the cable's all fucking twisted in knots and shit? I can't wear them like that. It annoys the shit out of me. Anyways, how's everybody doing today? Ooh-wee. Today was a good day. Today was a good day. Like yesterday. Like yesterday I said, today I actually had a job interview. And it went pretty good. But I realized really quick that as soon as I got there was like 30 other applicants. Oh shit. So the chances of me getting the job are kind of low. So they said they call me at least by Friday. So I'll know either tomorrow or Friday. If they don't call me, well then we'll just stick to the same schedule. So for now, things will stay the same. Today and tomorrow. Today we're gonna continue. Well, we're gonna continue today. We're gonna be doing something fun. Something I thought would be pretty cool. And tomorrow we'll be starting Inscription. Now, anyone who doesn't know Inscription, I'll explain it again tomorrow. But tomorrow, Inscription. Oh God, excuse me. Ugh. What the hell did I eat? Excuse me. But Inscription is it's like a card. It's a card game, but it's also story based. I don't know how else to describe it other than that. I don't know. There's literally no other way for me to describe it other than that. It's a story-based card game. It's pretty cool. I've seen I think it was Markiplier that played it a while back, and I just remembered it. And I was like, oh yeah, I think I remember some of that game. And I don't remember that much about it, and I didn't want to go watch I didn't want to go watch all the videos and start cheating and shit. So yeah, we're gonna be doing that. Tomorrow we're gonna be starting that campaign, and Friday, if depending on how things go and if I get the job or not, Friday we're gonna be starting Little Nightmares because, well, it's October, damn it. We gotta be doing some more horror games this month. I do have a few horror games lined up. Some of them I kind of want to wait on. So that's also what we're doing. That's also why obviously I hope I get the job because I fucking need a job. I fucking need one. But I do have some horror games planned out for the month. I have a lot of things we're gonna be doing for the month. And right now is one of these things I thought would be pretty cool to do with you guys. Today, we are going to be storyboarding one of my favorite movies. But we're going to be making the story together. I'm going to start it off with a very basic concept. And it's a very notable franchise. Everyone's going to know what it is as soon as I pull it up. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be recreating some scenes from it, but we're going to be doing it our way. We can go scene by scene, step by step, and be like and make the movie storyboard wise from beginning to end. Now, I hope all of you are ready. Oh man, get this up. Come on, I dare you. Woo! Let's go. So today we're doing Halloween. We're gonna start off the spooky month. Uh, oh my god! Let me get the. Where the hell is the background music? There we go. Yeah. Now, this is what we're gonna be doing. Well, let me turn it down a little bit. There we go. Now, we're gonna be starting with Halloween because I actually love Halloween. Halloween is probably my favorite fucking like horror franchise. Mikey Myers is the GOAT. He's the GOAT. So yeah, Michael Myers is probably my favorite horror villain. You know, I think second is probably maybe Jason or Frankenstein. Well, no, I wouldn't say Frankenstein's a villain. No, he's not a villain. So it'll probably be Mikey, Jason, then Freddy. No, actually, Freddy and Jason kind of swap out back and forth. I'm a bigger fan of Michael than anything else. Now, this is how we're gonna start this off. First, we're gonna break down the character. Yeah? We break this motherfucker down. Michael Myers to me has always been more of a, what do you call it? Like a cerebral character, if you will. Why is it tracking so many different things? No, I don't. I just need the one monitor. The one. There we go. There we go. That's so much better. Now, as I was saying, Michael Myers to me has always been more of a cerebral character. He's always had this characteristic of a slight supernatural, but he's always played off as way more intellectual than the others, in a sense. Now I say that because in every movie he's in, every Halloween movie, he's always outsmarting everybody. You know, he's always coming up behind them. He's always finding a way to use their own bullshit against them. Now, no one really looks too much into this because it's like, oh, he's just like a spooky guy. He just pops in and out. But I think you can do so much more with that. Me personally, I think you can do so much more with that. This is what we're gonna do. This is how we're gonna start this off. We're gonna break down the mind of Michael Myers. Now we're gonna stick to the lore, like his base lore, as best as we can. And we're gonna try and fill in all the gaps so that way when we do the full storyboarding, we have a road we can follow. Now, for me at least, Michael Myers has always been more of a, like I was saying, a cerebral killer. He likes to toy with his victims. He likes to stalk them, yes, but he likes to figure out. He figures out a way to kill them in very interesting ways. This is how he does it. Like very what's the word? What's the word? Big wrinkly brain. He's got a big wrinkly brain. Big brain moves. He's always pulling out those big brain moves. That's what he's doing. Now, this can be shown even. There's one thing that in the very first movie that never made sense to me. I think Rob Zombie came the closest to trying to like, what do you call it? Bring some kind of like sense to it, and that was the whole broken home thing, but that never really sat right with me. By the way, I do like Rob Zombie's movies. Just putting that out there. The very first movie, we see him stalking around his house. You know, he's stalking around his house and he looks in the window and he sees his sister. And his sister, she goes upstairs with her boyfriend, blah, blah, blah. That's what that means. And then and then he just goes up there and kills her. Now, like I said, Rob Zombie's the only one who ever tried to make any kind of sense of this because it didn't really make sense. It's just like, oh, he snapped and he did it. And I guess if you just want to leave it at that, you can. But I think we can do more with that, honestly. One thing I will say, it was very badly done, but they tried to at least. They made him. They finally tried to give him some kind of like supernatural power type of bullshit. What was it? Halloween 4, 5? No, 4, because 5, because 4 was Return of Michael Myers, because 3 is technically Season of the Witch. So it wasn't. So it wasn't 405, and that was that whole stupid Cult of Thorn bullshit. I don't know if anyone remembers that. God, that movie was horrible. That movie was horrible, but if you actually look into it, they actually tried to like make sense of it. So it's a very I'll be honest, it's very bland and kind of lazy to go this route, but it does kind of make sense. So we're gonna be, he is very young, very smart, and instead of him going upstairs with, I mean, his sister going upstairs with the boyfriend, what he's gonna do instead, his sister and her friends go upstairs and they start playing with the Ouija board. At least that's how yeah? You understand what that is. And while they're messing around with it, Michael's outside. He's bummed. He wants to go outside trick-or-treating. But they don't let him. They don't want to. So, they wind up summoning something. They wind up summoning something from the board. And instead of messing with the house, it actually finds and traps his way inside little baby Michael. There you go. So then, that would then in turn give him some better motivation besides just, oh, it's a fucked up home, to go and do all the horrible bullshit. And this also kind of gives all those creepy supernatural things he does throughout all the fucking series is more grounding, you know, a little more believable, because so many times like there's like a house or some bullshit and he stands right here and then just poof, like behind it, and they run around, they're like, where is he? And he's like fucking behind them or some bullshit. Like, this just gives it just a little more viability as far as that's concerned, you know. And the only difference is Loomis, I think in every iteration of Loomis aside from the first two, they overdo it with him, you know, in my opinion at least. I think Donald Pleasance did an amazing job in the beginning, and it always seems like they're just trying to play catch up to that to him, you know. And he will be mentioned, of course, but he's not going to be core driving force behind Michael. I think as much as I do love Sam Loomis as, why is this happening? This should not be happening. Sorry, the fucking Spotify gave me a song that's not on my list, and it shouldn't be doing that. Stop being stupid, Spotify. Might have to lower it down more. Oh shit. Anyways, but yeah, Loomis isn't gonna be the driving force behind it. I said this time we're gonna focus more on the sheriff. And I say that because whenever there is some kind of, whenever it's the mental institution that's involved, it always just muddies things up a little bit. Because it's never explicitly stated how he learns how to drive, or how he escapes, or how he does anything really. He's just like, oh, he does it. So yeah, how does he someone taught him. You know, like there's nothing really there. So I'm gonna, that's the main reason I'm just gonna get rid of it. And he's gonna be more like there's an escape from the prison. And that's how he gets out. That sits a lot better with me than just so he magically learns how to drive or some bullshit. You know, I didn't really like any attempt of explanation for that other thing. We are gonna pay homage to it. So this is the first scene. The first scene. So we're gonna do this. Okay. The jail bar is here. Now, for me, it's very important, at least for me, that he never really shows his face. I do always like that fact. You never know what he looks like. He's not this crazy, hideous monstrosity like they've tried to make Jason come out to be. He's not some kind of what do you call this, crazy superpowered dude or anything like that. He's just man that was possessed. I think I did the wrong fucking angle, but we'll run with it for now. We'll run with it for now. There's a wall. Oh, that's horrible. God, that's horrible. Nope. Now, like I'm saying, the very first scene is in the movie. How it should open up for me, at least. Michael's here, and they're gonna be escorting him to the what is it called, Smith's Grove, the mental institution that he was supposed to be locked up in. Like this, and they're gonna be opening up the cells. And walking him out. Now remember, we've already set up the origin story for him. He's, instead of just him snapping one day and, you know, saying, okay, I'm just gonna kill my sister, which in itself is a little horrific, it doesn't actually explain all of the crazy, like, supernatural bullshit that he always seems to do somehow. He's gonna be walking out, and they're gonna be escorting him this way. There's a cop at the jail bin. And we're trying doing the entire movie, so it's gonna be try to sketch this out as fast as possible. It's also gonna help me. There you go. This is the first scene. Michael comes out, and you're gonna be escorting him out. You're gonna be transported to Smith's Grove. Now, the next scene. Once on the way to Smith's Grove, because he was deemed just insane for I don't know how many years, and the fact that he never actually spoke to anybody. I do want to keep that fact. He never actually spoke to anybody. The current psychologist at the current psychologist and warden, everyone at the thing, because he deemed him just mentally unstable, and after years of being locked up, they actually moved him out into a completely different section. Even though he did wind up murdering his sister and let's say her friends too, just to add up the kill count. Michael Myers has never been big on the kill counts, so we're gonna pad those stats. They say we killed 3, his sister and 2 friends, her 2 friends. We're gonna pad the stats a little bit. That did it on the wrong fucking page, but it's all good. Now, on the way outside, was very on the way outside. Big man here. Go. This is Mikael. I'm just gonna mark him with an M. An M. I don't know what the hell that was. He's being transported out, and he's on his way out. He's on his way to Smith's Grove. And the cop, for some reason or another, just doesn't take him seriously. And this is his big fucking thing. On his way out, say, oh yeah, he's a big boy. He's always a big boy. That's one thing I will say I did like about Rob Zombie Halloween. It made him big. Be able to do all the things he actually does, like physically. Yeah, they made him pretty big. Shit, no, that sucked. There you go. Now, as they're escorting him out, little pinhead. As they're escorting him out, like I said, this guy doesn't take him very seriously. He knows who he is, he knows his past, but he doesn't take him very seriously. And he makes a mistake. Because while they're making their way down the hallway, and he get to this door, this is where the cop fucks up. Because Michael's been in this prison for years. He's been escorted up and down these halls countless times. And he knows the layout of the prison. He just never had a good chance to do anything about it. Like I said in the beginning when we're setting up the backstory for him, he is a very smart, kind of cerebral killer. He likes to toy with his victims. He likes to fuck with them a little bit. He plays with his food, if you will. So, in all the time that he spent in there, what he does eventually is he notices that this cop, or the jailsman, turns his back to him This is his belt. That's his gun. That's his baton. His cuffs. He's over here and he's trying to get to the. He's waiting for someone to answer the gate. He's knocking on it. To have him knocking. There we go. Nice and easy. It's dirty, but it's dirty and it's quick, but it works. As long as it works. He's there, he's knocking on the door, he's trying to get them to buzz him through. That's the main thing. But they don't open it. There's no one actually there. So, what Mago does is he looks down, and even though he is chained up, he's still cuffed. He looks down. He notices the baton, not the gun. Michael's not the type of serial killer to use guns. He notices the baton. What he does is, with both hands, I'm gonna have to. There you go. With both his hands tied up or handcuffed, he completely smacks the shit out this guy. Just bam, like right against the head. Ugh. Which one makes this dude hit his head against the wall? Let's see if I can make the wall real quick right here. Concussion time. Concussion time. Look at the wall. Let's look there. Damn, he hits him. Hits him hard. Says this dude flying up in the next fucking year. Like, he doesn't exactly knock him out, but he sends him reeling. Because Michael's a big boy. You have to understand that. And like I said, he doesn't notice the gun, but he goes for the baton. Now, I don't know how many of you guys have actually been hit, you know, in the side of the fucking head, but I have. And that shit hurts. And I don't, even with adrenaline pushing through your body, you're gonna be reeling. So imagine, let's say he's like 6 foot. Imagine this 6 foot, 200, 250 dude just completely knocking the fucking shit out of you. Sending you flying up against the damn wall. So you hit your, you get hit on the side of the head from basically behind, and you get it slammed against the fucking wall. You're not gonna be getting up that fast. So he reaches down. Very carefully. And he gets the baton. He's like, yoink. And he takes that shit and just proceeds to beat the ever-loving bullshit out of this guy. Like he just brings the damn hammer down every fucking time, swipe after swipe, like knocks him the hell out. He's gone. He's a goner. And again, because since that night where he murdered his sister, he never does any. He hasn't really done much of anything because he thinks, I don't know. Let's say he was possessed by that spirit and it just left him there thinking that was it. But we know he had a. I like the whole Laurie Strode is his sister thing, so I'm gonna stick with that. So completely knocks the guard unconscious. So we're on the same page. Whap! Guy hits his head against the damn board, gets his baton, and just proceeds to pummel the shit out of him. And now, this is where we see Michael at his finest. The doors open. Standing there are two officers. The two guys that were supposed to help escort him out. We'll make one of them guys about average height, and we'll make one of the other one kind of a big dude. Mainly so we can establish that this man is not human. This guy, they're like, we'll make him big. He's a big boy. Officer Buff. Officer Buff and Officer Average. They're standing there and they look down and they see their boy just got the shit kicked out of him. And they're like, oh no. Then this big, huge fucking fight comes out. And remember, Michael's still holding the fucking, the baton. So as soon as those doors crack open, he's in action. And he takes off. Right at the big dude. There we go. There we go. I hate the fact that it does that. I know that's horrible. Like, I know that's horrible. I know that's horrible. Let me fix this shit. Let me try to fix this fucking face. And he takes off directly at the big guy to completely knock the shit out of him. Just boom. And actually breaks the baton. Right across Officer Buff's face. Again, this man is not normal. This man is actually possessed, literally. And this is surely the only. This is really just showing off or highlighting his very own, like, yeah, highlighting like the full strength if he wants to go to it. Just crack, just like I said, as soon as the door is open, he just sprints right at him. Let's get out of so far. They're walking down. He's going at it. He's talking shit to him the whole time. So he's telling him you're gonna be like this typical bullshit. You're going away for a while, long time. All that bullshit. He makes a mistake. He gives him his back. This guy's dead. He sees the baton. He doesn't waste an instant. The very first chance he gets, he reaches down. He clocks him first to get him to surrender it. Officer then hits a head against the fucking wall. Aside from also getting his fucking lights turned out. Then he grabs his fucking baton and proceeds to beat the shit out of him. In the very next scene, doors crack open. See this big dude right here. And just your average sized Joe. And he just sprints right at him. I gave him the long hair because I did kind of like that rendition of him in Rob Zombie's Halloween. But I do think just having a little like silhouette of like his eye popping through would be pretty cool. So that's the only reason I went with that. And he breaks the same baton. I don't know any of you who know those or have ever seen one of those. I'm talking about the wooden ones. Those fucking things are tough. So he breaks that right across this guy's skull. And again, this is more just a showcase of his raw fucking strength against everything. Just crack, and he's down. And then we cut to the other dude. Who's fallen down because of what he just saw. And is now begging for his fucking life. As we all would be. Completely forgets that he has a gun. But it's alright, he's not gonna last long anyway. Let's get the scene right. Let's get the scene right. Let's get the scene right. That's in the wrong playlist. One, two, three, four. There you go. That's fine. Like, no, don't kill me. Michael's just standing over him. With the broken baton in his hand. There we go. We have this image here. And I do like I just like the idea of having at least his eye shown in this that much. Because a close up of his face real quick and all you see is hair and shit in his eyes. You don't get a full view of his face, but you do see his eyes. And they're the coldest, deadest, blank expression you've ever seen. No emotion, no anger, no fear, nothing, just pure pitch blackness. And this is also paying an homage to Loomis, when we would always describe as his eyes are the devil's eyes. So you finally do get to see the devil's eyes, just absolutely no fucks given. He does it, and he does it just so carefree, almost. I like that. I like that. And this is where we cut to the credit scene. Like he takes this and you just see him raise it. Kind of turns it around in his hands. And brings it down. So bye bye, Average Joe. I really like the idea of setting it off or starting it off like this, because when you have someone like Michael Myers, and you have to establish just how dangerous he is. One, for new people for anyone new to the franchise, and two, for like all the veterans of the franchise. And I like this idea mainly. I really do like this idea because it's very simple, it's very quick to the point. You do get the backstory as, you know, he's walking him into the thing. It's a bit of a narration dump, but it gets it done. It's quick, it's fast, and it gets the movie moving along faster. And I think, me personally, especially when I see any kind of remake, that's what I want to see more of. I want to see the movie just start getting along, just get to the point, you know? So this way, you get the story. The guard's talking shit to him this whole time. But the next thing was walking to the door. And then you see how's it going, London? Hey bro, I actually got a fucking job interview. It went pretty good. They said they'll call me on Friday. You getting rid of everything? No! Why? Even the free Wii? Even the free Wii? It was free. What happened, brother? Oh no. Yeah. Aww. That's a feels bad, man. What happened? You're just downsizing everything? You just got too much stuff? Yeah, I get you. I was like that not too long ago. I had to, I got rid of my, my guitars. I got rid of some, I actually got rid of my Switch. It was the Switch Lite, so I couldn't really stream from it anyway. Given the important stuff though, yeah, that's good. That's always best. How's school coming along, bro? Doing good? So you said you still had but this is your last year, I think you said? Oh God. Well, check this out then. I don't know how long you've been here, and I don't know how long you're gonna stay. Yeah, I bet, man. That's why I can't do school anymore. I tried. It didn't work out so well. Today, we are actually storyboarding my version of how I think the Halloween series should be rebooted. See Michael up in the corner. And it starts off, I didn't do the whole thing, but it's fine. It starts off with him getting moved from the prison to Smith's Grove. Now, the only reason I want to start here instead of Smith's Grove, I think narratively, I think it just makes more sense. You see, for me at least, if you started here and then he's moving over there, he has a better chance of escaping. And I'll say why. But this is still in like the 1970s timeline. All right, brother, don't worry about it. Good luck with school and everything, man. This will be here. I'll just explain it to myself again. Have a good one, bro. Take care. Like I was saying, it starts off with him escaping from prison, not Smith's Grove. They're transferring to Smith's Grove, and that's where he gets out. And during the walkout, this cop is being a smartass, and he's talking shit to him the whole time. He's like, la 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 la, murderer, you killed your sister, blah blah blah. And right before he gets here, he mentions it's a good thing oh God. Thing. Your little sis wasn't born. I know that's fucking horrible, but we'll live with it. Yeah. And that sets this man off. So here, he's over here and he's asking for them to buzz him out, for them to open the doors. That makes more sense. And they do, but he makes a mistake, like I was saying. And he lets Michael see that he has his baton out in the open. Michael then beats the shit out of this man. Whap! It says this guy flying basically into the damn wall. Well, he's kind of semi-unconscious trying to get his bearings. He takes his baton and he uses it to beat the crap out of him. Doors fling open. You have buff cop here and regular cop. And you see Michael without hesitating sprint, because you never see him move very fast. That's one thing always annoyed me about Michael Myers. He's not Jason. Even then, well, that's one thing that annoys me about him and Jason in general. Because even in the reboot, which I think was actually pretty good, you see Jason like hustle. So, see Michael Myers here. He just swiftly, as the fastest you've ever seen this big ass 6 foot. This what's tallest? Just call him 6'5". Fine, fuck it, 6'5", 6'3", whatever. He fucking bolts at this guy, beats him, hits him over the head with the fucking baton, and breaks the fucking thing. Pretty much immediately killing this man. Like he's on the floor and he's fucking, he's out. He dead. And standing over him with the leftover broken baton, walks up to the regular guy, and we get a close up on his eye. Same thing that Loomis has always been preaching and harping about in pretty much every iteration of him. The devil's eye. The dead, cold eye of the devil. That's what you see here. You finally get that look. And then the cuts. Well, it doesn't cut. But then it goes, Halloween, you know, the fucking title screen. That is how I think they should restart. At least a good opening for I'm sorry. I'm a little excited and get tongue tied when I'm excited. But I think that's a pretty good way to start or restart the series, at least for me. This up, move this down. There we go. And I say that mainly because, like I'm saying, I really like the way that this. Well, one, yes, I came up with it, but it really does set up just how fucking powerful and how much of a threat that he actually really is. I like the fact. That's me. I like it. This whole series of events is actually pretty damn cool, and I actually do like that. Just a quick boom, map, grab the baton, whack, like, oh shit, what happened? This moment just really does seem nice to me. Just without hesitation, just sprints and knocks this dude fucking unconscious. And did you see this? That's pretty cool. Now, as far as the like the actual possession thing goes, I really like that route for Michael because it makes sense if you go the route of if you go that route. He's stronger than normal. He's just bigger than normal. He's, you know, he's freakishly abnormal, and that's the point. He's no normal man should be able to do these things, and that is the point. This just establishes that fact from the get-go. That's what I'm saying. This is the opening scene. Well, the end of the opening scene, I should say, if you count the whole sister and her friends getting killed. This is like 15 minutes of it. Yeah, like 10-15 minutes, and 10-15 minutes he's already racked up 6 fucking kills. You know, that's just me. That's just cool. Now, as far as like actual supernatural aspects of it, this cut to like the middle, yeah, like the middle of the movie. I'm not gonna spend too much time for after that, because after these opening scenes, because they're pretty much all the same. They pretty much have to be the same, because you have to establish how normal Laurie Strode's life is, you know. So for the most part, that's gonna be the same. It's all her backstory is it's pretty much perfect if you go by the originals, and even the Rob Zombie ones, and I'm not the biggest fan of the new ones, if I'm being honest. Like the Halloween Ends and all that other shit. I'm not the biggest fan of those. They're all right. They're just they weren't what I was looking for. Now, what was it saying? Yeah, the middle of the movie just goes on pretty basically. You know, it's Laurie. She's with her friends. Come home. It's Laurie Strode's with the family as normal, as you know, just as That's pretty much by the books. It's the same thing as in pretty much every iteration. It establishes how normal her life is and how just completely different she is. Now, where the like supernatural aspects are going to start coming into play is not just the strength, but those little like vanishing teleport fucking maneuvers he does. Now, this isn't a way to try and how to say, what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word I am looking for? Oh god, I'm just blanking out. God, let me get some water real quick. Maybe that'll help my brain. I need lubrication for my brain. Oh god. My brain requires lubricant. Now, when you set this up, the actual possession part is mainly just just how far the excess in strength that he is from everyone else. That's why I'm going that route, and the like subtle little yeah, like the little teleports and the little like vanishing acts he does from time to time. Now, a lot of these can be easily just like, oh, he just moves around, you know? Like that's just him, he just moves around. But in this route, we're gonna go as far as saying, he does to some extent just kind of shapeshift, if you will. Not shapeshift. What the fuck am I saying? Not shapeshift. I feel like ending the stream for just how stupid I fucking sound. God damn it, bro. But the thing is, like, he's going. This is how he's able to get. It helps him in being able to move from place to place. That's what I'm trying to get at. There you go. It's not how I wanted to say it, but that's the general idea. He goes from point A. Let's just do this real quick. Goes from point A. That was not my music. Wee! Yeah, that's my brain right now. Like, wee! But yeah, that's literally it. Like he goes from point A to point B. A, B. And it's honestly just a little way of just adding a little more mysticism to him than anything. You know, the shift. You know, the fucking. That's really what it is. That's really what I'm trying to get at. That's honestly what I think is pretty cool about him. Now, like I said it before in the beginning when I was doing the intro of everything, he's incredibly fucking smart. And that is his main... What do I do that for? That's his main thing. He likes to play with his food. He likes to mess around with whoever the hell he's killing. And for the most part, like I said, we're gonna stick to the first two movies. So we're gonna stick with the Laurie Strode is his sister that just got adopted situation. I think that's a pretty good one. He didn't know. But yeah. I do like that. So we're gonna stick with that. Get rid of this. Don't need that. So when he is stalking his Vicatoms is Go. We cut to Haddonfield. Sees a house off in the distance. His old house, I should say. And how he got there? He literally just fucking walked. How'd he get there? He just walked. Man's got legs. He's never fucking driven before. Any of that shit. And as he's staying there, well, as he's walking by, sees his old house. And he sees somebody come and drop off the package. No, not the package. What am I saying? No, that's not it. He sees a couple walking into the house, because obviously it's for sale. And no one wants to buy it. Why? It's a fucking murder house. This couple's there like, you know what? It's no big deal. It's just a story. The guy's locked up. Nothing bad's ever gonna happen here again. Let's go. We go in to have a look. At the same time, this madman, he gets there and sees that. And while they walk inside, I'm gonna draw this. Like, I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna draw this. Okay. These are stairs. Those are all stairs. I know they look like shit. An old house. I know they look like shit, but it's an old house. And they split up. Say this is a doorway here. There's another doorway over here. It's like a back room over here. They split up. Bring this up. Oh. Though, let's just keep it simple. One of them goes to where the kitchen area should be. No. It's a crap. One of them goes where the kitchen area should be. Which is to say, this room. Those are the cabinets. Another one actually goes upstairs to the bedrooms, because they know that what the house is. They know the story behind the house, and they're curious. So you go upstairs like so. She's heading upstairs. He's heading back towards the kitchen. And Michael just stands like in the doorway. This isn't the doorway. Yeah. Like here. It's a shadow. and they're oblivious. He's heading straight back here. He's heading upstairs. They're completely oblivious to this man just standing behind him. And while this is going on, it cuts to him, and he just kind of looks at both of them to kind of size each one up. And he's like, where should I go first? Like, what should I do first? It's gonna cut to here. She goes to the she actually gets to the bedroom. Make this the door frame right there. Door opens up like this. And this is where it all happened. You're standing here in the doorway. He sees be the window, and this is the main room where it all happened. And you could tell somebody tried to remodel most of the house at some point, like way back in this shot. You see the house, at least from the outside, is pretty what do you call it, pretty newly tried to like refurbished. They tried to scrub it up and put a new paint job on it, but as soon as you get inside the house, you can tell they aren't done. They're showing it off to as kind of like, we need to make money on this somehow, and we're trying to show this off to what we can do type of thing, or what it would look like if we're done. Because as soon as you start going upstairs, you see just a lot of like the decay from it slowly start kicking in, and it's almost like there's something festering in there. When you hear, and in this room, when she finally sees it, you see like they have not touched this room yet, because whoever's working on the house straight up just didn't want to touch it. So you see like maybe a paint bucket or some shit with a huge tarp covering all this area. And it gets to be the point where she's down here. Oh, wrong angle, wrong. There we go. She picks up the tarp. The one on the bucket right there. And behind her, you see Michael. But he doesn't do anything. Like I say, we established, she likes to mess with this food before he does anything. And he's just standing there. And it cuts back to her messing around here in the room. And then it cuts. And he's not there anymore. And then Yeah. So she gets to the room. She sees all this shit that they're still working on the house, and this whole time you hear him, the guy downstairs, just talking shit the whole time. Just like, they really need to finish this house. They really need to finish working on this house. It could be so like, it could be amazing once they're done with it. Starts getting muffled. As she walks up, she sees this, and she's like, it's slowly starting to hit her. Just, oh, this is the house. This is where it happened. Because you still kind of see a little bit of like a blood splotch here and shit like that. You see the stains on the floor. And it comes to her like being curious, so she looks up. She's like, I gotta see what's actually here. She picks up the tarp, cuts to her again, and he's not there anymore. I think that'd be pretty cool. And then the guy comes out. It's a little baby jump scare. Dude pops out. I don't know why I did that the way I did. There we go. Here's it by accident. She freaks out. His arms. There we go. That is incredibly fucking shitty. That is incredibly fucking shitty, but we'll take it. Like, she comes out the room. Let's have the room. This is the door. He comes out. He pops up around the corner. Scares the shit out of her. They have their little back and forth. And you're left wondering, oh shit, where's he at? Where's he gonna come by? What's going on? And then you hear a thump in the attic. So naturally, they turn around. What am I doing? They turn around and they see that the attic door is wide open. Now, none of them actually checked to see if it was open when they first came up here. Standing here. She's standing behind him. And they're both looking straight at the door, and they're freaking out a little bit. And that's where I'm gonna pull a switcheroo on you. He wants to go up to check it out. She wants to take off. She's already been freaked out from having actually seen all the fucking murder scenes. So she's freaked out from the house. She doesn't want the house anymore. Oh shit. Go. I'll be honest with you guys, I'm stuck here now. That's as far as I've gotten when it comes to this fucking storyline that I've made. That's still pretty damn good. I guess it's the first like what, say 30 minutes of the movie. I think it was a pretty good storyline. Starts with him getting released, or transferred, I should say, not released. Car says something stupid. I know handwriting's horrible. Triggers him. Notices his baton's out. Oh god, no. Where's it at? There you go. Then very quickly knocks him upside the head, smashing his head into the wall, and then just for good measure finishes it off with his own baton. Then boom, door swing open. 2 guards, 1 buff, 1 average. Like it's the officer buff and officer average. Just immediately breaks the fucking baton off on Buff's head. He's out. And this guy's just shell shocked. Finishes him off with the other half. Why is that there? No, no. Oh god. I've committed stupid. Then bam. It's him in Haddonfield. Shows up to his old house. Sees a new couple there trying to scout it out. They walk inside. Chick goes upstairs. She's curious. She actually wants to see the house and see where it happened. And dude's just like, oh, this kitchen looks great. And goes over here to the kitchen. She goes upstairs. She finds the room automatically, like very quickly. And they see that they're still working on it. They're still remodeling it. House isn't done yet. They see this big tarp. Goes to check what's under it. And he's just standing right there. Behind her. Menacingly. And then boom. It cuts to her. Again, looking at some shit. I'm just in the same panel again. And it cuts back. And he's gone. And it's a typical little jump scare where the dude just comes around the corner, scares her. They're like, oh my god, you're so stupid, don't do that, blah blah blah. And then bam, they hear something happen above them, like something happened in the attic. They turn around to see the attic door open. None of them were actually paying attention if the actual attic door was open or not. That's where we're at so far. Now, like I'm saying, this is when we're gonna switch things up. Guy goes up, looks around, do this very quickly. I'm not gonna draw his whole body. That's goes up, looks around, sets a beam, boxes of shit everywhere. Yeah, you get the idea. You get the idea. Nothing happens. But when he comes down, he sees that the girl is missing. He's like, oh my god, where you at, woman? Trying to get me because I scared you. That's pretty fucked up. Make the railing here. That's the wall, actually. This is the one upstairs. So that's another wall. And woman is gone. So now this guy goes downstairs. Looking for. Well, I keep doing that to the wrong fucking. Come on. Where's it at? There you go. And upon going downstairs, he sees her just. He sees what he thinks is her out in the backyard. This. Guys coming down. Go. He sees this. So that's the back door. He's like, ah, you suck at this. I caught you. Can't get me. The man runs out. Actually, I haven't seen many movies actually do this, and I think it's a pretty cool view shot. It's a top-down view. See if I can break this up correctly. Door swings open. He walks out. He then tries to run around the house. Chaos! What's going on, Freddy? Good. That's good. Today I am recreating one of my favorite horror movies the way I'd like to see it done. I am playing God today. Well, at least with this movie. Cool. Yeah. I'll catch you up right now after the scene. So he runs out backyard. He thinks, oh, I should run around the house. So he goes around to meet her. And then between this view and the next one, the camera goes from top view to like behind him. So now this is his back. And he's looking and he sees that there's no one here. It's actually just a fence, side of the wall. And that's it. Like, nothing there. And he turns. The popcorn guy is eating you. This is my onesie. You leave my onesie alone. So yeah, between these three, it goes from literally like a top-down view, and then between these two, it like spins down around, and this is now like his back view, if that makes any sense. But yeah, he turns around, he doesn't see anything, and he's confused. He's like, "What the hell? I swear I saw her. I saw something." And that's when you see this massive man just over and just envelop him with this fucking shadow. Hello. So you see this man just here. His presence behind him. I remember. Oh, well, you guys weren't here. I'll state it again in a minute. And then this dude just turns around. Oh, what's it gonna do? What's it gonna do? Yeah, here you go. Turns around. Gets fucking like choke slammed up against the house. What's it gonna do? What's it gonna do? Here you go. Got this view. Because of my man here getting choked. Like, ah! Stop it! Chaos! Yeah. Check it out, check it out, check it out. Hold on. It's all gonna make sense once you see all my other sketches. And then you see... So you see this, and then you see in his other hand, he's already choked out the chick. So she's just hanging here. And then again, it cuts to dual wielding. Yeah, he's dual wielding. And again, it just cuts to his eyes. And it's the same thing as last time, just no emotion. And that's that scene. He's dual wielding them and he murders them. Let me catch you guys up so far. This is how I picture this movie should go. 1. Instead of being held at Smith Grove, he's just locked up. Hence, here. And he spends years there, as always. Let's say he spends 17, 18 years there. And it all starts with them transferring him to Smith Grove, actually. And we're not going to be doing the whole Loomis thing. We're just going to have an exposition dump during this scene. With his guard is actually talking all this smack to him. You're never gonna see the light of day, going away forever. Gonna have you locked up. He's talking all this, and he lets it slip that it's like it's a good thing or it's a miracle that your little sister wasn't born yet. So we're sticking with like the original 2 storylines somewhat. And on the way to the door, when they had to buzz him through, Guard completely lets his guard down. And Marco notices that his baton is wide open. So he smacks him with both his hands, completely just disorienting him, which also sends him him flying into the wall when he smacks his head again. He then grabs the baton and proceeds to beat the crap out of him. And just then, boom, doors open. Two guys walk in, they see him, they're like, oh my god, what the hell just happened? There's this one buff dude, one average Joe. And immediately, we see him move like we've never seen him before. He just, like, a mad dash, just breaks the baton off this guy's face. Like, he's dead. Like, he is dead. This is just to establish his fucking, like, dominance for everything at this point. And then again, cut to the other dude. He's like, no! And just see his eyes. His cold, dead eyes staring at him. No emotion. Bam! He plunges it. And then the credits. Then the title card says, all that good shit. We get the regular expedition dump. You know, Laurie's living a nice, normal life, blah, 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 blah. And we see Michael. He finally makes it back to his old house. And he sees a couple that's actually going to go in there. It says they're like renovating. It's for sale and they're renovating it or some shit. This guy's like, I'm going to go check out the kitchen. And he goes, she's like, I want to see upstairs. And she goes upstairs. But neither of them actually notice him standing behind them in the story. And she gets upstairs. She goes upstairs. She gets to the room where it all happened. And this we get a little more expedition dump, but it happens a little naturally. She's like talking to herself, explaining like what happened. She goes in there to check. She doesn't see him standing right behind her. And then it cuts back to her. Goes back to him. And I looked at her. She looked at me. And he's gone. And she walks outside. It's a little jump scare. He walks out. She scares the shit out of her. He's like, oh, you're stupid. Blah, 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 blah. And there's something fall down in the attic. He's like, I'll be right back. He goes and checks on her. She's like, stop it, you're stupid, let's just go. I'll be fine. He gets up there and he's looking around. No, everything's normal. Nothing even here, just a few boxes, some bullshit. And he walks downstairs, he's like, where'd you go? So he automatically thinks, oh, he went downstairs. He goes downstairs and he sees something in the back. He's not sure what it is. He sees something in the back, so he goes in the back to go check it out. He walks out, rounds the corner, he's like, oh, I didn't mean to scare you. There's nothing there. He turns the corner, but there is nothing there. And then Mikey Boy is just standing right there. And bam! And he pulls him up and he chokes him. All dual holding the chick in the other hand. And again, you just see those cold, dead eyes. I think that's a pretty damn cool intro to it. What do you guys think? I think that's a pretty damn cool intro to it. I know it's not going too far into the whole supernatural thing, but hey, how's it going? Did you hear the explanation or no? Give me a sec. Okay. No, you gotta call. Damn it! I have to explain everything again. All right, quickly run down. From the beginning, for those in the back. Bad timing. Okay, okay. Are you here now? Are you sure? Are you here now? No. Damn it. Check this out. This is how I think. This is how I picture the. This is blah 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 blah. I can never get the goddamn words out. This is how I would like to see the next Halloween movie play out if they decide to reboot it. This is my interpretation of it. Instead of doing the typical like Smith's Grove thing, he's locked up in a mental institution, they're actually transferring him into the mental institution. Because this is jail. He's been locked up for years. And this whole time, this guard's talking shit to him. He's like, you know the typical, you'd be locked up forever, nutcase, la 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 la. And while they're heading towards the gate to buzz him through, he lets it slip that his little sister was born and wasn't alive during that bullshit. This will cause him to snap. He makes the mistake and he sees and gives him his back, and Michael sees that his baton's wide open. So he smacks him with both hands upside the head. This dude hits his head against the wall twice. Again, so he's got 2 fucking concussions. He then grabs his baton and beats the crap out of him. And at the same moment, the doors fling open. And the 2 guards, huge L. The doors fling open. And the 2 guards, this is Officer Buff and Officer Average. We got Officer Buff here for a reason. We'll explain that right now. The doors fling open, and they're like, "Oh shit! No name Jimmy. What's wrong with you? You killed him." Basic, yeah. And immediately, he just like sprints and breaks the baton on Officer Buff's face. Now he chose the big guy for a very specific reason. This is mainly just to establish just how fucking dangerous he is. You know? Just, I don't know if you've ever seen one of those old police batons, but that's basically what he broke on his fucking head. And this guy falls down because he just shit himself, and he's like, "Oh god, no! No!" And all you see is his eyes. The one thing that they always mention in pretty much every fucking rendition of it, but they never actually emphasize, those cold, dead eyes. Yeah, the police will tell you, yeah, those things are fucking nasty. That's basically what he broke on this guy's head, so he's dead. He is gone. And this dude just like begging for his life, and then you see those cold, dead eyes, and it's like, nope, and he's dead. He just plunges it. And as soon as he stabs him, it cuts to the title card. It's like he like stabs him twice, and he goes, you know, the song cuts in and all that good shit. And this is fast forwarding like maybe 15, 20 minutes, because you do have to set up the norm, like just how normal Laurie Strode's life is. You know, just it's normal life. She had great parents, adopted parents that took care of her, all that good shit. Michael gets to where his old house was, and he sees 2 people walking in, and he's like, "Ooh." And while they're walking in, you hear them talking like, "Oh, they're still renovating this house, but it's gonna be up for sale soon." I hear they got pretty much most of it done, you know. And he's just there like, "Motherfuckers, get out of my house." So they walk in and they separate, because that's what you do in a horror movie. She goes upstairs Because she's curious and she wants to see the room that it happened in. And this guy's just like, look, I want to see this kitchen. No, 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 no. So he heads over there to the kitchen. And they don't see him down here, you know, just standing in the doorway. She gets to the room and she sees it. Like she sees that they're still trying to paint it, but you still see some stains on the floor here and there. There's just a big ass tarp covering it, you know, like some paint buckets and shit. So she kneels down because she's a little too curious. She's like, I want to see it. So she gets down there and she tries to lift the tarp to get a good look at it. And again, she doesn't notice him standing in the back. So it cuts back to her, you know, just messing around with shit. And it cuts back to him being gone. And she gets up to leave the room and bam! The dude she was with scares the shit out of her. And you have the pretty basic like, oh no, you're stupid, you scared me, oh yeah, all the dumb basic crap. Basic. It's basic, but it works. And then, boom. You know, thud upstairs, up in the attic. They're like, what's going on? What the hell was that? And they turn around and they see that the fucking classic, yeah. And then they turn around and they see that the actual stairway to the attic was open. And none of them were paying attention this way. So they don't know if it was him or if it was already down. And there's a lot of shit opened up, you know, those doors opened up and just renovation shit laid around. So it could just be some, like, they're storing some shit up there and they just left it down just to, it'll be faster to move things in and out. Like, oh, let me go check it out. The guy goes upstairs. Goes, and Pinhead over here, he's looking around. He's like, no, I don't see anything. You know, I think it was just a box that fell by accident or whatever. And he comes back down and she's gone. He's like, oh, she must have gone downstairs. She must be pissed at me because I scared her. And he comes downstairs and he sees something in the back door, the back window, just very briefly move. He's like, what are you doing in the back? He runs in after her. And this is the how it happens. This is a very top view. In these three scenes, it goes from top view to right behind him. If that makes any sense, if you can picture that. He walks outside, where'd you go? Turns the corner. Nope, nothing there. And bam! Big man Mike right behind him, just standing there. Starts choking him out like in that his classic scene where he kind of pins the dude to the wall, like that. But on the other hand, you see, in the other hand, he's dual wielding, as not that guy said, Sawyer said, and he's choking the shit out the chick in the other hand. Again, this is just to establish how strong and how dangerous this man really fucking is. L, yeah, huge L. And me personally, I do like this whole like kind of obsession with the eye thing. Mainly, it's gonna be much closer than this. Yeah, I don't really want to show his actual face, but in the first movies, they do kind of emphasize his eyes. Well, Loomis does. You know, like he refers to him as the devil's eyes a couple times, and even in the Rob Zombie remake, he calls them. He like makes a book out of it and shit. So this is just my own kind of like what do you call it? Emphasis on it. And I think it would be cool at some point when you see the mask, when he does get the mask, you do have that like close up of it's the mask, and then well, let's see if I can get a. Okay, let's do this. There we go. No. Sorry, my fucking Spotify always gives me music I don't want to listen to. Big L. Yeah, huge L. Even more so because it's gonna give me a fucking copyright claim. I ain't got money to fight that. And at some point, I personally think would be really fucking cool. Because we never had this shot where it's the mask and then just like some reflection off here and then you see the eye. That's something I think would be just like really fucking pretty damn cool. Just very briefly. You know, some shit like that. Anyway. That is L. Oh god. But yeah, I think that'd be pretty cool. I do like the idea. I think it's a pretty cool idea, or at least a cool way to like restart the entire as a start to the franchise. At least it's different, but it plays enough close to the original, so it stays unique. You know, I like it. Anyways, Drew, yeah. Give me a sec. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much it. I mean, it was a quick stream today, but I had fun with it. I had fun with it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I personally really like doing this kind of thing. It just helps me like get the creative flow going, especially yeah. It's not my fault you weren't here earlier, Freddy. All right, it's not my fault. Anyways, go ahead and end it there. Yeah. Like I said, I'm gonna end it there. What I am gonna do is tomorrow. What the hell was I gonna say? I completely forgot it. Damn you, Freddy! You made me lose my train of thought. Yeah. Tomorrow, what we're gonna do is we're gonna be starting Inscription. Inscription is like a card-based narrative horror game. If that sounds weird, tune in because that's what it is. It's gonna be fun. Anyway, the big reason I did this today and why it's so short, I like doing this kind of shit with certain movies. Yeah. I like doing this kind of shit with certain movies because it helps get me practice on obviously storyboarding, but like organizing my thoughts when it comes to my own stuff. So if you enjoy this kind of thing, please let me know. I'll do more of it. I am gonna do another one with like Jason sometime this month. So if you like that, again, swing by. But if not, then we'll just play games. And for the most part, this is gonna be it. Tomorrow we're playing Inscription. Friday, I'm not years. Friday, I'm not sure what's gonna happen Friday after all because I actually had an interview today, and I might be in a job soon. So they said they'll call me on Friday, and depending if they call me or not, the entire streaming schedule is going to change. Yeah, I know, Big F. I don't want to, I have to. I don't want to, I have to. Oh god. Hey Freddy, do me a favor and ask Bana. Ask Bana. Do me a favor and ask Bana. Oh no, I can't even get it out, dude. I can't even say it. Just thinking about it's making me fucking crack up. Oh my god. Anyway, when are you coming down? When are you coming down? That's what I need to know. That's the information I need. When are you coming down? Oh god. Oh. Okay. Maybe like 4 to 5 weeks. That's not soon enough. Oh god. Okay. Do me a favor and ask her why they have portions. Ask her why portions, like serving portions, are a thing. Oh my god. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it there because I'm just gonna start fucking laughing. I'm not gonna be able to stop. Oh man, I gotta go. That was all. That was it, man. It was a shorter stream than usual, but I had fun with doing it, and I like getting my crazy ass little ideas for like movies and horror stuff and out the way. Like I said, it helps me get my own stuff kind of sorted out, and helps me what do you call it? Storyboard stuff better for myself. I am working on something for the channel. It is art related, and I think you guys are gonna like it. It's gonna explain a little bit of why I do the way I do, kind of a lore backstory and my own personal thing mixed into one. So hopefully I'll get that out soon for everybody. I just going to stop it right here because I need to go. I don't want to stop it, man, but I gotta go. I gotta get to sleep early. I gotta get up early. Anyways, that's gonna be it, guys. As always, thank you for swinging by. Thank you for just hanging out. If you enjoyed this, please let me know in the comments, or like the video at least. I'll catch you guys later. And always remember, keep a kind heart, keen mind, and a savage soul. And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out. L.